Yo, 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 what's good, fam? It's your boy Fearless here, and today we're going to take a look at Looperator, which is a dope little plugin that you can throw on your melodies and loops just to spice them up and make them way better than they originally were. Let's check this out right now. Alright, so the two main ways that I love to use Looperator is on my hi-hats and on my melodies. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try it out on our hi-hats. So let's take a look at this simple little hi-hat pattern I have. Nothing crazy going on, a little bit of zig and zag here and there. Let's take a quick listen to it. Alright, awesome. So let's just throw a Looperator on here and start playing around with it and see the kind of effects that we can get when we're doing it. Alright, so this is Looperator, and what you're going to see here is each one of these is a section of the loop that it's going, and this loops 4 bars at a time. And you'll see that as the loop starts playing, it's going to draw in the audio form right here. So you get an idea of what's actually playing at that time. So what you can do here is you can go in and mess with each little section of it and put different effects on it. So the slice mode is pretty cool. If you want to switch up where a certain sound is playing, you can do that here. So let's say we want to take this part right here and put it at the beginning. What we could do is we could actually, okay, so this is part 8. We'll go in here and we'll say this is now going to be 8. So now 8 is going to play here and there. So you see it played it there twice as well. So that's something cool that you can do. So if you want to switch up your melodies, you can do cool things like that. In this loop section, it's basically going to let you go faster or slow down and do kind of time stretching effects to your samples. The envelope section is going to allow you to put different envelope effects on it, which is not exactly useful for hi-hats. You have filter options right here, which I don't use too much for hi-hats either. And then you got the FX, which do some really cool things. So we have delays, tape stops, distortion effects, and some kind of delays and stuff like that. And then some user-defined things. In the FX2 spot, we have reverbs, vinyl stuff, time freezes, and different time things like that. And then phasers, and some other crazy effects that are already defined for us. So let's just start playing around and see if we can get something cool going. So maybe a freeze would sound good here. Let's see. Maybe like a reverb would sound cool here as well. Let's check this out. Maybe use one of these fast forward rewind things. This one sounds pretty cool because it like fast forwards and then it reverses into itself. Alright, so you can get cool little effects like that. Let's try out something like this. We'll try this tonal delay constant, which is kind of cool. So kind of just like shakes off of it. This tonal delay upward, which is gonna go, it's gonna delay it up and like up in the octaves. So it makes it go upwards, and this one obviously does the opposite there. So you can get some crazy little effects. The delays are fun as well. Didn't really hear that one that well. Let's put on 3 there. And then these user-defined things are always really cool. So let's see. Let's try out this one. Maybe we'll try a different one here. Let's try a grain. Alright, so once you're happy with the effects, you also have a dry and wet knob down here. So obviously these effects are pretty loud and it's gonna kind of ruin the sound of the hi-hat because it's just overplaying over top of it. It's too loud, so you can turn it down. I usually like to put it somewhere between 30 and 40, so let's take a listen to that. So So it basically just bakes it in there really nicely, and it doesn't give too much of a crazy contrast to it. So that's awesome. So this is one use that you could use Looperator for. Now let's check out what we can do with the melody. So we'll take this plain Jane melody that I'm using right here, and we'll see if we can spice it up at all with the Looperator. Let's do like some kind of a cool tape stop effect on here. See what this sounds like. Try one of these user-defined things on here. Oh, a vinyl kind of a sound to it. Oh, that phaser sounds really cool. Let's see what this wobble sounds like here. So obviously there's a lot going on with this. You probably only want to put maybe 2 or 3 of these in the whole thing max, and then turn down the dry or wet like we did with the hi-hats again. So let's see what sounds good. So it's basically going to put some crazy little effects in the background of your melodies, and it's going to mix it up so that they're not hearing the same exact sound over and over again. There's these little cool things that are happening in the background that they hear, and it makes it a lot more exciting for the beat and for the person that's going to be listening to it, or the rapper that's rapping on it. Alright guys, so that wraps up this tutorial on Looperator. Now we only took a look at a couple of those different effects that you can use, and there's all different kinds of them. I could go on for hours and talk about it and play with them. There's so many cool effects that you can get. And if you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe. We're uploading new tutorials every single week. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Drop a like on this video for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.